Welcome back to the Root Beer Cinema Podcast, guys. Today we're continuing the Great Max Vanderwerf Hiatus of 2026. I have a special guest today, and her name is Mia.
Hi.
Mia, introduce yourself.
My name's Mia.
What do you do?
I'm a producer and a film instructor, and I like movies a lot. And Carter and I went to college together.
That's true.
And we made a film festival about movies, obviously. And we watch a lot of movies, so
we do.
It's fun that I'm getting to do this. Thanks for having me on the pod.
Oh, of course. Anytime.
This is so exciting.
In this week's episode, in this 2 weeks episode, we will be reviewing the 2025 American romantic comedy drama film, The Threesome, directed by Chad Hartigan.
Chad. Shout out.
Really makes me want to say Harrington, but it's Hartigan. And we'll be reviewing Boylan Bottling Company.
Chad Boylan.
Oh. Boylan Bottling Company root beer, cane sugar.
Nice.
You can find these...
Established 1891.
All kinds of places. We'll get into that later.
That's fine.
But for now, let's just crack this bad boy open and get into
a twist.
It. Yeah.
I might need help. Oh, I didn't. We murdered them in cold blood. Cheers.
We had a sip yet?
Maybe. Tastes like licorice.
Well, we can't talk about the root beer yet.
You can cut that out.
Mia's never... Well, no, I'm not going to. It's embarrassing for you. Mia's never listened to the podcast, which is kind of disrespectful.
No, I wanted to go in cold because I knew you were going to ask me.
All right.
See?
So, let's talk about The Threesome. So,
let's
for some background...
Synopsis.
This is starring Zoe Dutch.
I think it's Deutsch.
Deutsch. It's very silly. Jonah Hauer King.
That's his name?
Yes.
Crazy.
And Ruby Cruz.
Ruby Cruz.
Yes.
Wait, why did I
Mayor of East
not
Town.
recognize her at all?
What do you know her from? Other than
just
Bottoms?
From Casting World. Like, we've talked about her a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
But I didn't realize that that was her. Like, she's very, like, soft girl.
Yeah.
Which I just didn't realize. I thought
She's
she was
awesome.
like the character we're looking at is very hard.
I'm obsessed with her. So this movie is about a threesome, and then both of the women, spoiler alert, get pregnant, and it's a bit of a roller coaster of emotions. It's a bit of a melodrama.
Yeah, how many spoilers do we give in the pod?
You should have seen the movie, and if you
okay,
haven't seen the movie, you can skip ahead to the root beer.
It was made last year, guys. You've had enough time.
So some background. I saw this in theaters. This is. And was tied for my favorite movie of last year.
Crazy.
Which is a high bar because I love the movies.
And he's very picky.
I saw, hundreds of movies from last year.
Very picky. Hundreds. That is not an exaggeration.
And it was tied with Predators, the documentary.
Which I would also love to see because I love a good Predator movie.
You will watch that. So it was tied. So this is one of my favorite things. And so I was a little worried to rewatch it because, obviously somebody else might not hold up because I had a magical time in the theater watching this movie.
Wow, you had a transcendent experience?
I did.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I think I did.
See?
Maybe.
Love that for you.
And so what'd you think?
I mean, Carter's heard a little bit of my thoughts already, but I do want to know first, what was it shot? What did you find out what film stock it's shot on?
I did, but it's shot on 35.
Very beautiful movie. I will preface by saying it is very well constructed, well shot for the most part. I thought the shots were really pretty. They had some really nice moments in there, and it was pretty to look at. Script-wise, I just kind of thought it was a little bit predictable.
Oh my god!
I think there was some stuff in there that felt easy to
come across. Like what? Like, can you?
I mean, the baby. I mean, the baby name was like a pretty big one. But
yeah, but you thought the other baby was gonna be named.
But I knew a baby was. Come on. We're arguing semantics a little bit. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm just saying like the script. Like, they could have done a little less.
It's Chekhov's baby name. You mentioned, like, of course baby's gonna be named that.
I know, but like it was just a little heavy-handed on the. I don't necessarily. I'm just saying it was predictable. I'm not saying I have a problem with that.
Well,
I'm just saying
a negative.
Why?
When you say something is predictable, it's usually used as like a negative. Are you gonna tell me that that's not a negatively connotated
Well, I mean,
word?
clearly, like, that's something that in movies is like a pretty common theme. I would say
predictability.
Yeah,
I
would say across the movie,
but also I feel
the movieverse. Like, it's hard not to. But I just maybe my point is that they didn't trust their audience very much. Like, it was a little heavy-handed in the predictability.
I felt so trusted by this movie.
I felt it was just a little heavy-handed in the dialogue sense of predictability. But
okay, I thought this movie trusted me like an adult man.
Why do you say that?
So yeah, I love this movie so much for many reasons. One, it looks so fucking good. Big shout out to Sing Ho Yam. Sing Hao Yam.
Yam, you got it going on for real.
He does. I think this guy is actually. Oh, different guy. Not who I thought it was. He's the goat, and he's cooking like crazy.
Yeah, he was cooking. He was
looks very nice. Love the rain.
Yes.
Love some of those nasty exteriors.
I will say too, we have very different ideas of like
good cinematography.
good and bad. Like the cinematography thing we can for the most part agree on. Like I don't think we've ever had an instance where we disagree on cinematography. For me, like acting is a huge one. The mom was so bad.
Yeah, okay, but she had like 3 scenes.
They were all horrible. When she screamed bloody murder in the hospital.
That was she ate that. I thought that made up for the rest of the bad acting. I thought she ate that up.
It was so
anyway,
bad.
so I love this movie. So I think mostly for me, it's like I love like a shitty melodrama. You know, like that's why I think Colleen Hoover.
You just called it shitty.
I'm talking. What do you? Oh. I'm not talking about this movie.
Sorry, that was just a general statement about.
Yeah, so I'm talking about like currently like Colleen Hoover. I think is one of the best things that's happened to cinema in a very long time.
Beautiful disaster.
Incredible stuff. Not even disaster. Like those last two movies. I'm so excited for reminders of him. And then there's a new one coming out with fucking Anne Hathaway and Josh Hartnett, like a new Colleen Hoover, like 3 crazy actors. Like she's single-handedly revitalizing cinema.
That's a crazy take, Carter.
I'm obsessed with her.
Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm like the.
It Ends With Us.
It Ends With Us is really good. But what's the one that came out?
Wait. Can we? I don't want us to like pivot away from the movie at hand, but like we're gonna need to talk about
it's awesome. No, it's awesome.
Because she's like seriously problematic.
I don't care about that. That doesn't matter to me.
But like,
why would that?
The movie's bad.
I don't agree. I think it's
the
awesome.
costuming is so bad.
And it ends
the
with
plot
us?
is so bad.
Oh my god. Okay, what's the one that came out last year with McKenna
Brendan
Grace?
Scanlon, very sexy, very talented.
What's the one from last year with McKenna Grace?
Has that come out yet?
Yeah, it came out last year.
And Mason, what's his face from How to Train Your Dragon? I don't know. I just know it's about like.
It's so good. That one is like one of my favorite movies. Last year.
I haven't seen that one. So to be fair,
it's so good. Anyway, so Colleen Hoover. This one I love like
we're getting off track.
A melodrama. Okay.
Yeah.
A seriously good modern melodrama with like twists and turns and like people being crazy and like when it's like realistic too. I feel like, and I feel like we usually don't get those anymore. It's not a thing that happens.
Yeah. And
also romance movies don't really do it for me, and rom-coms especially.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like,
the rom-com
I feel like rom-coms
has gone downhill.
I know, and they're just like they're not in vogue anymore. And when they
like
are
How
made,
to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
they're really shitty, and it's really annoying. This movie, I saw one of my friends had a review where it was like a serious adult drama with jokes that are good.
It is funny.
It's very funny. It's so refreshing to get a movie that I felt like it's like a movie for adults.
Okay.
That deals with like interesting topics. Like this is an intriguing scenario, of course, and it's funny. And I'm constantly on the edge of my seat, wondering what's going to happen. And I care about all 3 of these people.
Okay, yes, I hear your point.
And I think it's so rare, and also it looks like that, and the soundtrack is so good. Like it's so rare to me for a movie like this to be good in like every way, and to be something that I love watching and like am blown away by.
I think my caveat to that is just that, and there's a lot of things I agree with from that statement, including the fact that it is very funny. Like there was a lot of haha laugh out loud moments, which I liked.
Yes.
And I think that's rare nowadays. I also agree generally the romantic genre has gone downhill in a significant sense, and there just really isn't good representations of rom-coms anymore, and they've just like kind of fallen off the market in a really significant way. I just don't feel like this, like I think I was invested in the characters. I think the characters were very unique, which I liked. Even the supporting characters, like they all had very distinctive personalities, which was cool. I don't know, maybe like it's just like there was just like lots of like little logistical things, which, as you said, film's expensive, but like that actress messing up her line, like the baby not drinking out of the bottle, very clearly not drinking out of the bottle, like things
like who cares? Oh my God.
It's just like things that not that it's not that I care. It's just like things
watching?
that I like picked up on that took me out of the moment. Is my point. Like I was like, okay, I was watching a reality scene play out, and now I'm watching a movie. Like, it just distinguished the two things for me. And
We
I'm
got
not
confused.
saying, I was like, wait,
Wait,
what's going
wait,
on?
I'm watching a movie?
I thought I was
Yeah,
Jenny.
thought you were sitting there.
No, and I liked the emotional beats. I just felt like because I got taken out of the moment quite significantly,
It's doing work.
it was hard to stay invested in the characters by the end point of the film. So I don't know, like I and also there was some songs that were really good and some that I was like, this just very much bordered on like a K-pop melodrama. Like, it was just really hyperbolic. Like, it was just like a little over the top at times for me, where I was like, okay,
The movie
guys,
or
like
the soundtrack?
the soundtrack, like
Oh.
the timing of the soundtrack
Yeah.
was a little bit excessive at times.
I like the score a little bit. Also, of
The score
course,
was
I
good.
Follow Rivers needle drop. That had me locked the fuck in.
Yeah, and the wedding speech was fun. The gay best friend, we loved him.
Oh, he's very funny.
He's very funny. He's genuinely funny, and not like them trying to be like,
also,
gay is funny.
Yeah, and I feel like also a lot of like the banter between the three leads
Mhm.
and also like the gay guy and stuff, like
Yes.
all of it is like, I love a realistic funny banter.
Yeah, it wasn't
Where it's
over
like
the
that's
top.
how friends would talk. Like,
I
it's
would
not
agree.
like we're telling jokes that the screenwriter is
Well,
writing.
I would say it was like an elevated version. Like, there's definitely like the quickness of it is
Yeah.
screenplay, but
Well, yeah,
the
but I'm
jokes
saying it
themselves
didn't
were
feel like it
definitely
was
very
you're like
realistic.
listening to a screenwriter tell a joke. It was
Mhm.
like, oh, these people are like lived in and they're funny and they're talking.
Yeah,
And they know
that-
each other.
That is true. They were very lived-in characters. I also
Um,
liked the production design generally. Like, I liked the way that they
it's
played with color.
I just love the way
and
it
I loved
looks.
the way they played with
And all
costumes.
the houses are so nice and
The
like they
houses
all
are
look
so
real
nice.
and stuff.
I said it looked a little bit like some of the supporting characters came just like stepped out of the 70s and 80s.
Except
like, they
for
just
the
had very
three leads.
distinctive looks, except for the three leads who
Yeah.
looked like they were born in 2026. Like,
and then our main guy mentions Uncut Gems. So it
yeah,
has to
that
be.
really took me out. I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Um,
But
I would say this.
he's good. He's
Yeah,
very
no,
talented.
also it helps that the three leads are also
Yes,
three of
they're
the
all
hottest
very,
people of all time.
they're very talented. They're also very hot, which
Extremely
was part of what
sexy.
made a little bit of it unrealistic for me too.
That three hot people would have sex with each other.
I mean, not that part of it, but just that like they would have such a tumultuous journey. Like, I just
I
feel
feel like hot people have
that is
things
not-
like this happen to them. This would happen to three hot people.
I don't think this.
Okay,
would
but maybe it happened
I
to
feel
one
like this
hot
happens
person and
more
two
in
ugly
trailer
people.
parks than it
Or
does
maybe
in,
with two hot people
in
and one
like,
ugly person.
the Upper West Side.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they're really sexy and also
Not that I'm equating rich people to hot people and poor people.
well, because
to,
Mia works at the rich soup kitchen.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No,
Okay, yeah, this is what I mean by over-explainative. Like, what's the word? Expositional dialogue. Like, it was
Yeah.
just a little bit like, she was like, oh, I work at a soup kitchen. And they're like, oh, I didn't know you work at a soup kitchen. She was like, yeah, I give soup to unhoused people. We were like, no shit.
Maybe rich people need soup too, Mia.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, I go and give soup to people in their homes when they're tired of cooking. Like,
Yeah.
it was just a little bit like, guys, come on,
Well, maybe a nice Christian girl like her would say something like that.
Also, the fact that they like never mentioned what his job was through the beginning, unless we really weren't paying attention, and then all of a sudden he was like in a recording studio. We were like, wait, what?
I think that he did mention it when he was first talking to.
But they like met in
Ruby
they
Cruz.
met in the restaurant.
Yeah, they were talking about
Okay,
it there.
all right.
I think he said it to her.
We just missed it.
Maybe you missed it.
You were confused too when I was like, what are they doing in the
Well, yeah,
sound?
because it was whatever.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There was something else I had to say about this movie that was so. I just like to me it was like it's a whole meal and a good dessert and a root beer. Like it's everything. Like I went into the theater being like, oh, another rom-com. Like I don't know, I wasn't
I'm not gonna
expecting
finish
much, and it ended up being one of the best movies I've ever seen.
That is so crazy to me.
It's just I could show this to anyone at any time and they'd probably like it. It's so fun. It's
here's what I'll say for the plebeian, for the non-cinephile, for the normal moviegoer. If you were gonna show someone a movie, I'd be like, this is a great pick, because anyone that's not regularly in the cinema would very much enjoy this, be able to appreciate the emotional beats, the beauty
and also it
of
looks
the film,
good, and so they can like a
for
good
the most
movie.
part the acting is good. So like
Oh
it hits
my
all of
God,
those
girl.
beats. Girl.
Is there anyone other than the mom that's bad?
The there was someone else that I noticed, but like she was just like significantly poor.
Mhm.
But the
She needs some soup.
she does need some. She
She's
needs some
significantly
good
poor.
soup. She's significantly poor.
Well, I was just gonna say.
I guess no one else was that bad, but she just like had too much of a role. Like the other parents barely spoke. I'm like, could we not have done a little bit of that?
That mom was in 2 scenes in the movie.
Yeah, but like She could have been less.
Oh my god, one scene.
Like, wait, we don't need to waste the film.
All right.
On
I was gonna say also. I was thinking when he mentioned Uncut Gems. Actually, before that, I think I was thinking this to me feels like, which is funny because I was gonna say this is sort of like it's not mumblecore, but I was gonna say this is like sort of like Safdie's mumblecore. But the problem is that the Safdies used to make mumblecore.
What do you mean? Wait, what does that mean?
Mumblecore. You know what that is?
No.
We watch Joe Swanberg movies.
You're leaving it in.
Joe Swanberg is like the mumblecore guy. Like it's
the
it's
ones
like
we've seen are
like
mumblecore?
semi unscripted, like people in their 20s.
Okay, I see.
Living their lives and just like normal drama
Yeah,
happens.
I've
and
never
then
heard that
ends.
phrase before actually.
And it was a
fun.
big Francis Ha is a mumblecore movie.
Yes.
So the Safdies used to make mumblecore, and then they were like, what if we made evil drug rape movies?
How about that for a change?
Yeah, and then they made
I wonder if that's why they reference
Good
it.
Time, and then like, okay, this, but more Jewish. And then they made Uncut Gems, and like this, but the same amount of Jewish, but it's about ping pong. And then he made Marty Supreme. So it's sort of like, that's like,
and
they
just
went
kept
from...
going downhill.
Yeah, so they went from... So I can't really earnestly say that it's Safdie mumblecore, because they used to do that, and I know what that looks like. I just meant like, I imagined it. To me, it was the constant twists and like the really roller coaster, like the tumultuous, like you're constantly getting like assaulted by like the worst thing that could happen to these characters.
Yeah.
In the way that like the Uncut Gems of Good Time and Marty Supreme operate, where it's like you're just being bombarded with like the worst possible thing that could happen.
Yeah, but I think that.
But it's obviously, it's sort of like it's like a grounded, like it's the layperson's. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think like, well, I just think like and I'm gonna be so honest, I'm not the biggest Marty Supreme fan, but what I did like about it was that there was a lot of unpredictability to the fact that like a lot of those moments were so out of left field that I was like, wait, what the fuck?
I think that you're mistaking predictability with when you're presented with a twist and they haven't said it out loud. You go, oh, it's this, and then it is that, and you say that's predictable. Like, no, it's like when Ruby Cruz shows up at his door, she's like, oh, she's pregnant, and it's like, yeah, because she's there.
That to me, like, obviously that's a logical conclusion, but my point is like, Timothée Chalamet falling through the roof of the bathtub, like I never could have, you know what I mean? Like I never could have guessed that the next thing that was going to happen is he's like crushes a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like that is my point.
So what, you want every movie to just be like the most random thing ever?
No, I'm just saying that
I'm saying, do you get what I'm saying about like you or like, oh, this is a predictable,
yes,
but it's because it's when they say
coming
things
within
or
the
things
moment.
happen.
It's coming within the moment. I
That's not
understand
you predicting anything. That's you seeing a sign and you being like, this means that. Like you see a red octagon and you're like, I think I should stop my car.
I've seen plenty of movies with people that wouldn't get to that point until 2 minutes after it's happened. So my point being that it's a spectrum.
Point is that you're smarter than everyone else.
It's a spectrum, but I think it just comes from I just think it comes from understanding the story beats before they happen. So
I don't
that's
think you
what I'm
understood
saying.
The story beats. I think that you saw that they were telling you the story and went, oh, I know what this means, and then...
I mean, if we'd paused the movie and walked through it, I feel like both of us could have said what we thought was going to happen
before Ruby Cruz showed up at the door. You could have been like, oh, she's pregnant too.
I don't know.
No, you wouldn't have, because that's not like you're along for the ride.
But
and then she's at the door, and the second she's at the door,
I'm not saying it in a like. I'm just saying that it made it less enjoyable for me to watch after that point because I had a better sense of what was going to happen.
Okay.
That's just how I feel about it.
I think that's bullshit.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right. So.
Bicker.
Yeah. No, my main thing is that obviously they're also hot. I love these characters because also like this is like the worst thing that could happen to all of these people. Like, what a nightmare! Like this guy, like at the end where when it's revealed that like Zoe's kid is not like when he just like walks outside and sits on the bench. It's like, oh my god.
And that I liked that moment a lot. It was very genuine. Like his emotion was very genuine, despite the fact that the situation is so absurdist. But yeah, like. I think my shock is more just that like it's your favorite. Like that's just surprising to me. Like of
the last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
like I think there's a lot to like about it. I just was surprised to find that because as I'm sure you guys know, Carter watches a lot of movies.
I do. Let me pull up this list for you of my favorite movies of last year.
Did you like Past Lives?
I would never see a movie that looks like that.
But see, my point being is, well, and I actually didn't finish it because I didn't like it very much. But my point being that it's trying to strike the balance of a new type of rom-com in the same way that I think this does, where it's like trying to do
This
something.
does, or this is trying to? Because I thought that you. Oh no, never mind.
I
Sorry.
think this is successful in doing
Yeah.
so. But I think, Past Lives and Materialists. Actually, Past Lives more traditional. Materialists. Did you see Materialists? No.
Yes, I did actually.
Did you like Materialists?
I was gonna say I wouldn't see a movie made by her, but I actually did see that one. No, I think it's horrible.
Because that to me is also like what people are like, what Celine Song would consider a rom-com, which is crazy to me because the script itself is a rom-com.
What, a rom-com?
Like the script itself is a rom-com.
For what movie?
Materialists.
Oh yeah.
The script is a rom-com, but it's like shot by like in the Celine Song format, which I just thought was kind of whack. Like I wish they kind of just picked one or the other.
I mean, I don't think she should.
But I think this is that in the way that it's trying to assert itself as like a new form of the same genre.
Yeah, and I would be happy if it was.
I think this was a better version of it than that. I liked the acting of Pedro Pascal in Materialist, but that was about it.
Yeah. All right. This is an exclusive, a Root Beer podcast and a Root Beer Cinema podcast exclusive. Carter Haskins Best of 2025, loosely ranked, very loosely ranked. Top few are in order. Tied for first place is Predators, directed by David Ossett,
which we will be watching this at some point.
The Threesome, those are tied for first place.
It's so crazy.
Followed by Jim's Story, the Larrieux brothers picture. Followed by, I don't know if this is true anymore, but Oba, One Battle After Another.
Was good though.
And then The Mastermind.
Wait, why do you say it's not true anymore?
Well, I'm just looking at because I don't like it that much, but then I'm looking at most of these movies. I don't.
Yeah.
Like as much. I might have to rearrange this. But then The Mastermind, and then Regretting You, Colleen Hoover.
That's what it's called. Wow,
When Fall is Coming, too. Suspended Time, Marty
Regretting
Supreme.
You being in the top 6, Carter.
Heart Eyes.
That's crazy.
F, Marry, Kill.
Cover Up was good.
Die My Love. Dead of Winter. Actually, I rewatched it. Not very good.
It's good.
Cover Up no longer in the top of the year.
Top 10 or whatever.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. Strange Harvest. The Strangers Chapter 2.
Of course you like that.
The Woman in the Yard. Peter Hujar's Day. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Mm-hmm.
Sentimental Value. Ella McKay. Highest to Lowest. Blue Moon. Wolfman. Den of Thieves 2. Flight Risk. Him. Black Bag. Train Dreams. Liked it.
Liked it a lot.
12th annual.
I don't know why you looked at me.
Because people hate that movie, especially smart
just
people.
Ready for me to come for you?
Yeah.
No, I give it 4 stars.
The 12th annual On Cinema Oscar special and Frog Unlocked are my favorite movies of the year.
Wait, you liked Blue Moon?
Yeah, it's great. Did you see it?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, it's really.
I'm
awesome.
just I was just surprised when Ethan Hawke was nominated for an Oscar.
He was nominated for that for best lead.
Best actor.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
He's up there with Wagner Moura, Timothy Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan, Leo, and Ethan Hawke. I was like, girl, what?
He should win that.
That's crazy.
That's the best performance in the category, probably.
Oh, that's crazy. Well,
wait, who was the first one you said?
Wagner Moura from Secret Agent.
Oh, I haven't seen that. But it's better performance than.
Was Andrew Scott good? Obviously.
Yes, dude. He's not in enough, but.
Margaret Qualley. Sorry, we got sidetracked.
Well, she's playing herself in every movie.
But essentially, let's tie it back to the subject. I think
I'm finishing my review. You finish.
No. This is stressful, and I don't want to chug it. I'm trying really hard to drink it faster, but carbonated drinks just don't go down.
Well, you were going to do a wrap up to it.
Oh, okay.
Because once you're done with it, you can't talk about the movie anymore.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to say, moral of the story is the movie is very solid. It obviously was Carter's top 2, which I just found very surprising. And there was a lot of things I liked about it, but there was also a lot of things that I felt very mid about it. And that's all I have to say as I try and finish the rest of this quickly, but...
All right. Boylan Bottling Co. You might find this drink at such miserable venues as the Metrograph or...
That's crazy.
Certain shitty grocery stores.
Not a Metrograph girly anymore?
I've never been... Are you kidding me?
Well...
Okay. Boylan Bottling Company is an American gourmet soft drink manufacturer located in New York City. Oh, they're in New York.
Boylan.
Founded in Paterson, New Jersey in 1891. Boylan products are known for glass bottles with distinctive retro-style labels. Lame. The company's beverages use pure cane sugar and are bottled exclusively in glass. So the first product was the Birch Beer in 1891. Made by pharmacist Stephen William Boylan, hence the name.
Okay,
and they have quite a few. They got a black cherry, a cola, a cream soda, a ginger ale, a grape, a lemon lime, an orange, a red birch beer. do they not have a normal birch beer? A root beer, a seltzer, and a Shirley Temple.
I'd get into a black cherry.
These are normal prices, I believe.
What is normal, like $5?
I don't know, $5.
Oh, I don't know.
For a single root beer?
I've never bought a root beer in my life.
Okay, that's on you. So yeah, no, Mia's deliberate, like
it's probably my first full root beer ever.
Explicitly not a root beer head. So yeah, I'm curious what you think. But here's my review. Very sweet.
Very sweet. I said in the beginning, sorry, that it tastes like licorice.
Such a sweet.
My immediate thought.
Such a very sweet root
beer. Yeah, it
beer.
says cane sugar on the bottle, and it was not lying.
It's a bit much,
I will say, I do like the bottles.
It's also I hate the bottles, just because I've seen them at the Metrograph so many times.
Okay.
I think I liked them before that.
Really sugary.
No, not even just sugary, just like it's so sweet.
I can feel the sugar.
Yeah, I can feel it on my teeth.
Yeah. Like it's real. Yeah.
Also, it's like a very caramely flavor.
And I will say, this is probably the reason I was able to finish it, because I feel like root beer is not normally so sweet. If I'm not mistaken, like it's more black licorice than like a regular licorice.
Is root beer licorice flavored to you?
Well, this one was. Are they not all like this?
I didn't get any licorice from
this
root beer.
With the first hit, I was like, bam.
Well, maybe this is your unfamiliarity with root beer speaking.
Notes of root beer.
Yeah, hints of root beer in this one for sure.
Hints of root beer, but it's a licorice drink.
Yeah, I think it's really sweet. It's like a bit of a caramel flavor.
Caramel color.
Well, that'll give you the brown that it is. I would never drink this again. I've never really had like thoughts about this, and I would grab it like.
In a pinch.
I have a friend who works at the Metrograph, and when he's working, I just kind of take whatever snacks I want, and I would maybe grab this back in the day. Now I've learned my lesson. Yeah. After this, I've been turned off to Boylan.
Listen, Boylan, you gave it your best shot, but I think you should have given it up in 1892. Let's be honest.
Well, I don't think they even had the root beer by then, but
let's be honest.
World would have been better without it.
Yeah. We didn't need it.
Okay, so that's.
Thanks,
that's how
guys.
I feel about Boylan.
That's how I feel.
Let's get into ratings. Let's do it.
Okay.
It's
a very strict rating.
I'm going to give the Threesome. It would be funny if I gave it like 3.
Yeah, that would be. But you're not going to.
More like the Foursome, because I'm giving this 4 root beers out of 4. Very rare Carter Haskins rating.
So nuts.
Need to give it to this movie. And I'm going to give Boylan Bottling Co. root beer. I don't know, it's not that bad, but like I'm low key feeling like I might have to give this a 1. Like it's just like nothing to me.
Okay.
This tastes like
nothing.
It tastes like what I imagine.
Sorry.
We recently reviewed a root beer powder. To pour it into water and it like becomes root beer. It's just like dry and it's nasty. It's so disgusting. But it tastes sort of like that. It tastes like a root beer syrup in water. So it tastes like to me.
Yeah, it is very like a simple syrup.
Yeah, it's like nasty. So yeah, I'm gonna give this. Call it bias, call it karma. I'm going to give this 1 movie out of 4.
That's crazy.
Mia, what are your ratings?
Well, I already said my root beer for my movie rating, but yeah, I'm just going to split it right down the middle because I feel like my opinions were very, very half and half. So I'm going to go 2 out of 4 root beers.
For the movie?
For the movie, obviously, because why would I rank the movie with movies?
Well, I don't think that you would know that, but...
And for the movie, I would say, 2 out of 4 root beers. And for the root beer, I would say, honestly, same, like 1.
Oh, 1, yeah.
4. It's just sugar. Like it's straight up just sugar.
There's not much in there.
Like, I don't know. Like I would have probably just picked a different drink over this. Like if I saw this in the store, I would be like, I'm gonna go pick this up.
They always have the grape soda with it, and their grape soda is really good.
I'm not a grape soda head either, but yeah, I probably low-key would pick the grape soda over it because it would probably have more flavor and just be more distinguishable.
Yeah, probably. All right, so that's our episode, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming on,
Thanks for letting me make noises on the pod.
Of course. And catch us next
time.
Tune
in next week for Carter's review of...
Listen, tune in 2 weeks.
My bad.
When I review a movie and a root beer. Bye, guys.
And a grape soda. Bye.